Alright folks, here we go. Here's an update of the 90. It's been a while. Moved some stuff around, added some stuff like this. Got me some coffee folia today at the fish store. I'm excited to see what it does. Maybe it'll get crazy big like Allen's and turn that hole into a bush. And then my Reppins has finally started to grow. Now that I've got a little bit of a schedule for my fertilizer and my CO2 is at a constant level. Java fern back there just going crazy. I need to trim it some. And this Ludwigia back here is turning into a bush. My Pogo stem-on Yada Venus, or I don't know what it is. It was a free plant, and I had one little bitty 3-inch stem, and it's turned into all that back there. Got my CO2 running, and that crip right there is where it was, where the coffee folia is now. I just moved it over here. It was like 3 plants, but I just stuck one plant down there. Maybe it'll bush up a little bit, cover that diffuser up. Hopefully it doesn't die. I just thought about sticking it right there next to the CO2. It being so sensitive, it may not even do well right there. I don't know. My dwarf sage is actually started to grow. A Madagascar leaf I might be getting rid of. I think this right here it's an Anubias. I bought it. They sold it to me as a Anubias Nana, but I don't think it is. I don't know if it's just like a narrow leaf or if maybe it's a whole nother kind of Anubias. I don't know. Maybe y'all can tell me. You know, I got the Crinum calamostratum. Got one right here. That Java fern's just crazy big. I mean, look at that one leaf. Look at it from back here. Just that one leaf is, I don't know, but it's attached to the driftwood, so. And then I had some up there. I chopped it completely off, and it's still growing back. My big old angel's showing out for the camera. I got me a red tiger lotus, but it's definitely not doing like Sims. Stuck another root tab underneath it today. Maybe it'll do good. Maybe if I pull the Madagascar lace plant up, it'll get a little more nutrients. And then another Crinum calamostratum. Let me see if I can get this right here. You see that crypt right there? I took that crypt and I cut every single one of the leaves off down to the substrate, and it's growing back. And if you can tell, it's kind of hard to pick up with the camera, but it's got one bright orange stripe going right down the middle. It looks way better than any other crypt that I've had in here, because I mean, this one just looks regular, but I think it's the same exact crypt, same kind. It's just this one grows, you know, it's what's been growing since I've had it in my 29 compared to brand new growth from where I chopped it off. And then my Rotala, it's supposed to be Rotala indica, but it looks bigger than that. You know, my sword back here with my Bacopa, my Hygro, and apparently a little clipping of Ludwigia got stuck in my crypt and it started to grow. My Nana that I chopped off because it was just eat up with blackbeard algae, and I've got two new leaves on it. And then my Parva, it's got some kind of Winty growing out of it. You know, and all my freaking Windalove. And then this big bush of Hygro. Been Been dosing aquariumfertilizer.com ferts. I've just been using the macro mix, and it's been doing pretty good. I've moved up to 2 capfuls. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I start to get some crazy algae. If it does, I'll have to drop back down. That's a 550 Hydor power head right there. It does good to blow the CO2 across the front of the tank. And then I've got another little 425 over there that I just kind of turn on every once in a while. Kind of helps to get circulation right here in the middle of this driftwood. Kind of blow that stuff around in there. That way there's just no dead spot underneath it. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm trying to figure out a different stem plant that I can stick over here instead of this Ludwigia, because I really like it, but I don't know. Maybe I just can't figure it out, but it's just got aerial roots growing out of it, and whenever I trim it, it just looks a mess. So I need something a little bit neater. I like the bush, but I don't know. I guess I need a neat, trimmable bush, I guess. I don't know. The Bacopa back here is growing pretty straight with no aerial roots, but it just grows slow for some reason. I don't know. My Rotala, by the end of next week, or maybe in 2 weeks' time, it'll be all the way up to the top of the tank. So I don't know. My rainbows. See if I can get the color on this ram. It's my male. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Give me some advice. And I don't know. Happy New Year. Thanks, guys.